Sammy, the owner of Steal a Brainrot, DM'd me on Discord and leaked a ritual using 3 strawberry elephants, which combined into an OG smurf cat. But he said in order to see exactly how to complete it, I first have to do every single other ritual in the game. Starting with ritual number 1, which is the Los Crocodilitos ritual. Now, for this video, I unfortunately am starting out with literally nothing in my base, so I have to get all these Brainrots from scratch. But luckily, the Bombardito Crocodilos are used for this ritual, which are pretty easy to get. So, in order to get the majority of these, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is buy 4 times luck. So boom, there's 2 times and 4 times silver luck bought, and now we just need to wait for one to spawn in. Yo, no way. Okay, already within the first 20 seconds, we already got one. Well, perfect. I will take it, bro. What are the odds of that? Oh my gosh, wait, what is going on? Why are we actually getting kind of lucky right now? Well, either way, there's one of the 3 Brainrots we do need in order to complete the first ritual, so now let's find the other 2 we need as well. And unfortunately, part of the rules for this video that Sammy said is that I'm not allowed to collect any other Brainrot but the ones I need for the ritual. Meaning, yes, even if a dragon cannoli spawns in, I literally have to delete it. That's how bad this is. Okay, nice. Around 5 minutes later, a diamond Bombardito Crocodilo spawned in. So now we are officially at 2 out of 3 completed. And perfect. 2 minutes after that, even a gold one spawned in. Obviously, what type of mutation it has doesn't really affect what spawns out of the ritual. But just like so, we officially have all 3 that we need to complete it, and now let me show you guys exactly what to do to get them. Now, obviously, to actually do these rituals, you do need 2 other accounts, or 2 other friends, which I do not have. I have no friends. And yeah, let me show you guys exactly what to do this. So, what you need to do, obviously, is grab the Bombardito Crocodilo, and then you're gonna head to the start of the track over this way and line yourself up straight with the track just like so. Then you're gonna do the exact same thing for account 1 and 2, and now that we are in a straight line just like so, the event is officially activated and the ritual is completed. Boom! And yeah, now that the ritual is completed, look at what spawned in, the Los Crocodilitos. Awesome. Yeah, hopefully we can get the crocodile trait on it, bro. That would be so cool. And yeah, as you can see in the sky, a ton of Crocodilo Bombarditos and Savino Bombombinos are on top of it, but it does not look like we're gonna be lucky enough. Of course, the Tralalero Tralala behind that we can't even pick up gets it, but it looks like we are out of luck for the Los Crocodilitos. But what I'm gonna do is pick it up anyway, just in case we can get lucky enough on the way back, which does not look like it's gonna be the case, but either way, boom, just like that, we officially have one of the 5 rituals completed. And now let's move on to ritual number 2, which is actually the orca one. Now, in order to do the orca ritual, what you actually need is 3 orcas, but obviously to give orcas, you do need to buy them from the Brainrot God Lucky Blocks or get lucky enough for them to spawn in from the track. Now, I do not have time to wait. I am trying to make this video ASAP, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is buy 3 Brainrot God Lucky Blocks in hopes to get 3 in a row right away. So boom, there's 1 bot, 2 bot, and finally all 3 bot. And yeah, all that's left to do now is open all 3 of these to hopefully get lucky enough to actually get all 3 orcas we need. So let's just start with number 1. What is number 1 going to be? Come on, come on. Orca, orca, orca. Oh, nice. 1 of 3 is already an orca. Nice. Yeah, that was actually pretty lucky. It's literally only a 30% chance to get. Well, let's see. Can we actually get it back to back? That would be insane. So let's see. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Ah, man. Even a rare one. A Bobito Bandito Tracorito. That means we guaranteed to have to be at least buy 1 more of these in order to actually complete the ritual. But let's see. Can we get 2? Can we get 2? Ah, just a Tiger Lini. Alright, whatever. Yeah, honestly, we are going to sell both of these. Both of these don't have any ritual with them. So now let's try to buy, you know what? We'll buy another 3 at once, just to hopefully get lucky enough to actually get the last 2 we need. So boom, there's 1 of 3 bot, 2 of 3 bot, and finally 3 of 3 bot. And let's see if we can get lucky this way. So let's see, out of number 1 of 3, what are we gonna get? Ah, another Tiger Lini. Okay. Number 2, what is it gonna be? Come on, please be an orca. Please, please, please. Oh, a second Tiger Lini. And let's see, can we finally get at least 1 more orca with a 20% chance? And nope, 3 Tiger Linis. Yeah, okay, game. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Yet again, I do have to sell all 3 of these because, like I said in the earlier beginnings of the video, I can only collect Brainrots I need for rituals. So there's all 3 bought. And you know what? This time we might as well open all 3 at once. So boom, there's 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and all 3 open. And no, no, no. Come on, come on. Orca, orca. No way. way. Are you kidding me? How did we actually just get the 5% chance brain rot, but not an orca? This game is actually a joke, bro. There is no way. Well, the rules are the same. Unfortunately, Sammy did say I do have to sell every single brain rot I get. So, boom! It is forever gone. There is no going back. But either way, surely out of these 3 brain rot god lucky blocks, we can get at least one. There's just no shot. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty lucky. Let's just do all 3 at once, just like so. Come on. Come on, at least one. Bro, at least one. Oh my gosh. Alright, bro, you know what? I'll just see. Oh my gosh. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep on showing you guys this, bro. I'm just gonna show you guys exactly how unlucky I am. So, boom, there's all 3. Bot. Hey, wait, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay, well, there we go, we finally got all 3 we need, amazing. Now we can finally do the Orca Lara Orca La ritual to get the Los Orca Lalitos. But wait, shoot, I just realized we actually need 4 orcas to do this one. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. That means I'm just gonna open one at a time until I finally end up getting it, and I'll just see you guys once it happens. Oh wait! Oh my gosh, well, good timing. I guess we can do 2 at once. We actually just got a Brainrot God Lucky Block. Nice. Well, let's see. Out of the one that we just bought, what are we about to get? Let's see. And, yep, not an orca. But let's see. Maybe out of the one that we... Oh, wait, shoot. I just realized we actually have to wait 15 minutes for this one. Oh, man. You know what? Just to save Robux, I'll just see you guys in 15 minutes. I could use a break anyway. Why not? Okay, finally. 15 minutes later, the Brainrot God Lucky Block that we got from the track is ready to open, so let's open it right now. Surely, after 15 minutes of waiting, we actually get what we need. Okay, well, there we go. That was definitely worth it. So now we have all 4 to finally do the ritual. And now I also have all 3 accounts fully set up. So let's give every single one of these orcas. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the easiest ones yet. All you have to do is line up in a straight line just like this. So we'll have one account here, another account on this side, another account on this side, and finally one more account on this side over here, and the ritual should activate any second now. Yep, okay, here we go. I had to spread apart a little bit more, but this is about what it should look like. And nice, all the orcas fly up to the sky, and now the orca ritual is completed, and we got the Los Orca Lalitos. Oh shoot, why did I pick it up already? No! Wait, hold on, I have an idea. I'm just gonna try passing it back and forth between my accounts. That way it can hopefully get the fin trait. So yeah, I'm literally gonna play ping pong until it ends up happening. I'll do a quick time lapse to see if we can get it lucky, so see you guys soon. Wait, nice, it ended up happening. Okay, perfect, there we go. We were able to get the fin trait on the orcas. I will take it. Yeah, wow, we went from 55,000 a second all the way up to 940,000 a second. That is a crazy increase. But now that we have the mythic ritual done and one of the 2 Brainrot God rituals done, let's move on to the final other Brainrot God one. That of which is the Mateo. Obviously, in order to actually get Mateos in the game, Sammy has to manually spawn them in. So, just to make this a little bit easier, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is trade for 3 of them. Yeah, for this ritual, you do need a total of 3, and what I'm actually going to trade for them is these 3 Lavacas right over here. So yeah, I'm basically just going to give 1 Lavaca per Mateo that we need. So yeah, I'll see you guys once we find the first person with 1. So there we go, I was able to get 1 of 3. There's trade number 2 completed. And yeah, luckily this Blast Moist guy actually does have 2 normal Mateos, so boom, there is the 3rd trade completed. Now we have all 3 Mateos in order to do the 3rd ritual of this video, so let's get set up to do it. So let's get account number 1 and number 2 all set up, and now we are fully prepared to do the ritual. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys do know, but for every single person who doesn't know, let me show you guys exactly what to do. All you have to do in order to do the ritual for the Mateo is stand in a straight line like this. On your second account, all you have to do is get on top of yourself like that. And then you guessed it, all you have to do for your 3rd account is get all the way on top of both of these accounts too. I won't lie, it's a little bit tricky to do, but once you do it, it should activate any second now, just like this. And boom, you'll literally turn into a tree just like that. Amazing. So yeah, it's that simple. That is literally all you have to do to complete the ritual for the Mateo, and then you literally get a free secret. Yeah, believe it or not, we actually got the Los Mateos, which does 300,000 4,000 a second. And that's without any traits on it. Let's hopefully get a trait on it. That way we could get it even better. But okay, it is getting pretty close to the end at this point, and I definitely do not want to accidentally get hit by lightning, so I am going to pick it up. And just like the last round, I'm going to pass it back and forth to hopefully get the... Oh wait, there we go. Never mind, we already got it. Nice. Well, there you go. We also got the Mateo trait on the Mateo Brainrot. That is perfect. That is insane, by the way. $1.3 million a second just from a free-to-play secret that only costed us $150,000. Not too bad at all, but there is 3 of the 5 total rituals completed, and now let's move on to the 4th one, which is actually our first secret one, which involves 3 Lavacas. Believe it or not, this was actually the first ever ritual added to the game, and luckily I have an account full of Lavacas already. So we're gonna take 1 normal, 1 gold, and 1 diamond Lavaca. And this is probably one of the easiest ones yet because you do only need 2 other accounts and it's super easy to afford. So account number 1 can literally just stand straight like this. Account number 2 needs to be sort of diagonal just like that. And for the 3rd account, it sort of needs to be on the polar opposite side of the gold one that I have right now. So we're gonna place it right around here and it should activate any second now. Yep, there it goes. Just like that, the Lavaca ritual is already happening and you actually do get the galactic trait for 5 minutes. Which is honestly pretty cool. Not to mention you also get another free secret being the Las Vaquitas Saturnitas. Yeah, 750,000 a second is absolutely crazy, and just like the last few, we are going to try to get it on the galactic trait. So let's see, right off the bat, will it happen at the end? And it looks like the answer is no, unfortunately. But you guys know the drill. We're going to try passing it back and forth until it hopefully lands on it. And just like the last time, let's do a time lapse of us doing this. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I literally misclicked. No way, it went in my face. No. Okay, well, I guess for this one, we won't have the trait on it, which is honestly all good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, there is 4 out of 5 completed. We've done the Crocodilo, we've done the Orca, we've done the Mateo, and now the Lavaca one. And for the final one, all we have to do for this one is the Spiderini. Yeah, this is obviously the brand new one, other than the one that Sammy supposedly added. So, in order to do this one, you actually do need 4 Sammirini Spiderinis. Just like the Mateo one, the only way to actually get these Brainrots is if Sammy spawns them in. But luckily, he spawned them in so much that over time, I've actually collected quite a few. So we'll grab this normal Sammirini Spiderini, and we'll add that to our base, as well as this gold one over this way. So we'll add that to our base. Then we can go back to this base over this way, and then grab the diamond one. And finally, last but not least, we can also go back to this base over this way and grab the candy one, and add that to our base too. Yeah, in total, like I said, you do need 4. They don't have to be different mutations, they just need to be a Spiderini. And I would argue that this is probably the most complicated form of them all, so let me show you guys exactly how to position yourself. So, in order to do this one, obviously you do need to pick up your first one, and all you have to do is stand somewhere over this way for your first one and line up like this. Then for your second account, you can line up some way like this and face inward into the track like so. And you're probably going to want to be about that far apart. Then for your third account, you can be somewhat positioned like so, basically facing away from the gold one. Then I believe for the final account, all you have to do is face straight just like so, and it should activate any second now, hopefully. Audio, oh my gosh, wait, I think I finally figured it out. Nice, there we go. Holy moly, that took forever, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll have my editor put a picture up on screen, but basically you want to be in the center just like this and face like this. You want to be this far apart as well. Jeez, that took forever to figure out. Oh my gosh, but I'm glad we finally got the low Spiderini. Let's see though, can we actually get the trait on it, bro? That would be so cool. Wait, there's 2 spiders running up on it. No! Why did they both pass it up? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, either way, now that it is at the end, let's definitely go ahead and pick it up. And okay, Roblox unfortunately did decide to bug out, but at least we were able to collect the low Spiderinis. I will take it. Yeah, for some reason, it literally automatically kicked out every single one of my accounts. That was weird, but at least we got it. So yeah, just like that, we finally collected every single Brainrot that comes from a ritual. And now I'm gonna go ahead and DM Sammy a picture of every single one of these Brainrots behind me, and hopefully he tells me how to do these secret rituals. Okay, it is the next day, and Sammy finally got back to me and showed me the uncensored version of what he told me to do. Obviously, I do not have these strawberry elephants to do this in the real game. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is hop over to the modded game, because the modded game has the exact same files as the real game, meaning it should work there either way. So here we go, I'm in the modded game, and I already went ahead and actually spawned myself 3 strawberry elephants to do this. And apparently it's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is go on top of your base just like so, and then you're gonna want to get to the sign over this way, and you're gonna stand just like this on one account. Then account number 2 apparently needs to stand right next to you, just like, oh wait, a little bit further over, just like, I'm pretty sure this. Then obviously account number 3 does need to go on the other side of my main account, so let's get it to do exactly that. And alright, I think this should be it right here. Oh man, I guess the modded game does not have it. Darn it, dude, I was really hoping to spawn it in, bro. I'm moving ever so slightly to hopefully fix it, but I don't think that's gonna fix it. No! Okay, well hopefully someone's eventually able to test this out with 3 OG strawberry elephants. It must just not be working because this is the modded game, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed. And if you did, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it helps me out a ton, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. Peace out, everybody.